Good. Hi there. This is actually, that's still the night of May Day, and we learned a lot tonight. You can see behind me, the barricades are up for the Jefferson Davis Monument. For the last 10 days, a group of people there have been holding a visual on that to keep it up, figuring like that it would make it hard for the police to take it down as long as there were people around it. And what happened was tonight, after a big May Day celebration, a group of Marxists showed up in a truck, and about 200 of them, to intimidate these 20 or so people that have been standing watch over Jefferson Davis. And the end result was eventually a conflict started, and the police cleared the area. So we believe, I'm going to give this truck time to pass. We believe that the police might have been told to stand down and let something happen so that they'd have an excuse to clear the area so they could start bringing in the cranes. And rumors were floating that tonight was going to be the night they take the monument down, but they took Liberty down in the middle of the night. A few people got hurt, a few people took to the hospital. Yesterday I talked to the city about some lights being out around the monument. They refused to fix them, which made it easier for violence to happen. It's almost embarrassing for the city. But what's also alarming is the night that it happened was the night of May Day. And May Day is a day where Marxism is promoted. And I wasn't paying much attention to that, but one of my friends kept telling me, and a week ago she was out here with a sign that said, "Marxism is coming." And sure enough, as I read about it today, I get what's going on. There's some videos out there, and I would encourage anybody to read and learn what Marxism is, what fascism is, because these monuments were to men who were rebels, who fought a government, and now they're coming down. And when we read 1984 by George Orwell, how you remove monuments so people aren't educated to know anything anymore. And I think the beginning of that process has started with the removal of these 4, and there's a demand to remove 100 monuments. And these tell the history of New Orleans, but also it's spreading to the rest of the country. And that should be alarming. It was to me. And I didn't, the wake-up call I got was tonight at about 11:30 at night, when punches started flying, bottles were being thrown, and crowds were evacuated so that the mayor could remove a monument to a great American who, they want to call him a white supremacist, but he actually ran a home, and there was a black lady here who taught me so much this week. She was a Vietnam veteran, 63 years old, knew that Jefferson Davis had cared for black Confederate soldiers after the war, had adopted a black child. There's just so much that she explained to me about why she was here for Jefferson Davis. And we've got reason for all of that. In fact, the area that I'm standing on right now, I found out tonight, there's a code in the New Orleans City Charter that says that Canal Boulevard, which I'm on, from City Park Avenue to the river, is to be used to put monuments to honor individuals who contribute greatly to New Orleans. And yet we're removing them. So the city is violating so much of its own charter about heritage protection and honoring individuals and how it's supposed to use its land. And you wonder where that motivation is coming from. And oddly enough, today we heard breaking news that the mayor might be able to leverage this publicity into a run for the presidency of the United States. And that's why I think anybody should pay attention right now and learn about fascism, Marxism, and how it's being implemented worldwide, and what that would mean as a changed United States if we go that way. Thank you, and I'll keep you posted as to how things are happening. Good night.